incompletion by the quarterback that time. It was good, tight, man-to-man coverage.
Third down following the incompletion. Dropping back 3. Going to try and scramble now. And it's knocked down.
The Giants really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
From the gun. Donnell with the reception. Riley's there to take him down. The Redskins might have been caught off guard there on that fourth down play.
Well, why? Why would you be caught off guard in a situation like this? You always have to be ready on the defensive side. That time they were not.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. From the shotgun, throws the pass. Incompletion here as he was looking over the middle.
Well, the quarterback can't get him open. He threw to the right guy that time, but the coverage was so good by the defense, nowhere to get the completion.
The Giants from the 37. Has his man. And that's a gain of 9.
The Giants do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes third down much easier.
Space to work. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. Coming to the line at the 44. First down at the 44. Taking off. They'll mark him at the 34. Only 34 yards to the end zone. The Redskins with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 34. Almost intercepted.
Nice job that time by the defensive player. He is all over the receiver in this man-to-man coverage, and there was just nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football.
The Giants have it at the 34. Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
Well, but it's third and long in a situation like this. I'm going to look at it from the defensive side. You know they're going to be careful, so make sure you come up and just make the tackle so they don't get those yards after the catch or a long run.
And he's thrown to the ground.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
No good. An empty trip for the offense. Griffin's, of course, going to be the man at quarterback today. Now an experienced quarterback with 4 years under his belt.
Robert Griffin III. Well, this guy can throw it down the field, throws beautiful passes.
The Redskins defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The catch is made by Harris. That's his first reception today.
Another name for the fly route, the go route, it's a streak. And that means they want you to be a blue streak, run as fast as you can, get by that defense, and make a big play.
First down at the 44. Takes off with it. Hatcher has the sack.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
The first quarter is in the books, and we've seen a pitcher's duel thus far. Which defense is going to crack first? We'll be back after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Gatorade. Win from within.
We're now about to begin quarter number 2, and how much pressure do you think these offenses are feeling right now to open this game up, partner?
Jim, I'm going to go back to when I played. The longer you go in a game without having success, I think it makes you tighter and you lose confidence on the offensive side. So they need something here to get them off to a quick start and get them feeling good.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. The Redskins defense now is going to go nickel. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. No one's going to get him now. The 10, all the way home and all alone. Touchdown. That touchdown, partner, puts them in front here in the early part of the second quarter.
Yeah, it's nice. They scored that touchdown. The defense has got to be kicking themselves because they did not play well or smart on that scoring drive.
The Giants preparing to get things going again on offense. They took it all the way on their previous possession, mostly getting it done through the air.
Yeah, they got the leader, don't they? That quarterback, he takes control of the situation when he goes out on the field. And I know their defense, they have great respect for him. Now they fear him. That's a tough spot to be in on the defensive side.
Right now, this offense doesn't have much to complain about. Holding on to the lead here in the first half. And the passing game, partner, has been very sharp.
Well, they're probably going to complain that they can have more points because you can never have enough points, Jim. We all know that. But the offensive line, wide receivers, quarterback, and even the coach on the sideline all having a very good first half.
And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. Ball at the 47. The Redskins lined up in the nickel.
Now he's going to change the play and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Looking to go down the field here. A near interception that time by Hall. They went for the deep throw, but the defensive back was there.
Yeah, good job that time. I got to give the defensive back a lot of credit. He was not caught sleeping out there. He was alert, read the right keys, and he was right with the receiver to knock down that deep throw.
It's going to be a delay of game penalty.
Delay of game, offense. Still second down.
Quarterback did not get the snap in time. That'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Second down now. The Redskins go with the dime formation here on defense. Golson comes away with a close brush with an interception.
You got to be smart on the defensive side now here, 3rd and long. Be a little careful. Maybe give up a short pass or a short run. And if they throw it short, make sure you come up and make the tackle.
On the way, 3rd down. The Redskins with a nickel look here on defense. Running away from the pressure. Clutch catch. 3rd catch today so far. The Giants have clearly been focusing on getting some of their big weapons involved here in the first half. Harris has been a menace out there in the secondary with huge first-half totals.
He does have a lot of talent. That's why they try to get the football to him. But the play design by the offensive coordinator, outstanding. That's why we're seeing such a big game from the wide receivers.
2nd down and 10. He's scrambling now. Almost intercepted.
In a situation like this, 3rd and long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
The line of scrimmage right at the 24.
3rd down and 10. Out of the pocket. And it's swatted away.
The Giants don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Going for it on 4th down. The Giants have it at the 24. And it's batted down. The Giants set to take over here on offense, partner, and this team has to have a little chip on the shoulder right now after going for it on 4th down last time deep in the opponent's territory.
Yeah, I hope they have a chip on their shoulders because the defense is flat out with them. That's why they didn't get that 4th down attempt. You've got to be tougher if you want to pick up 4th down situation.
I know there are a lot of people right now still wondering why didn't they just kick the football and go for the 3.
Well, when you start listening to the fans, next thing you know, Jim, you're sitting next to them. So you got to do what you think is right. That's what the coach did. I do not disagree with what he did.
Ball spotted at the 49-yard line.
The Redskins defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Down the field. And it's incomplete.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
2nd and 10. Looking to go deep. Incomplete.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get 3rd and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
This is 3rd down. The Giants will line up the 1st down markers right at the 39-yard line. The catch is made by Daniel Fells. Well, they may be down on the scoreboard, but they have to be feeling very up about the way the passing offense has been working to this point, Phil.
Yeah, they'll be happy about the offense when they go in at halftime. The coach is going to look at them and go, good job. He's going to turn all of his attention to the defense, knowing They must play better to give them a chance to win this game. The old-fashioned way of picking up big yardage is running the fly route on the outside. Show the speed of the receiver and the strength of the quarterback's arm. What a nice completion.
Giants, touchdown. That's his second touchdown today.
Boy, that is something to watch, isn't it? A Hail Mary pass that goes for a touchdown. You think there is no chance this is going to work. But every once in a while you get lucky. That's what the offense did. They got lucky, and they get
The Giants talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going. Giants look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
1st and 10. And now he'll take off. He reaches up and grabs it. Incredible catch there by the receiver as he goes vertical and comes down with the football and the catch.
We see these incredible catches every single week. Right now, the most talented guys in the NFL might be the wide receivers. They can just do everything. Run, jump, run routes, and make these incredible catches. First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
Runs it across for the touchdown. They tied it up just as we're on the brink of the 4th quarter. What a time to find the end zone.
Well, you know, I don't know what on the brink is or where that is. All I know is you're right. It's late in the 3rd quarter, and that was a big score. Boy, the defense has got to be deflated by the effort they gave on that drive.
The Giants really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know, what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense. Screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. Right now, everything working on the offensive side.
That's another reception given to. We have a tie ball game, Phil, but this is a quarterback who has had it his way all day long, and he wants the football in his hands at the end.
Oh, of course he does, because everything is going his way. When you see a quarterback this hot, of course we know he's not doing it all by himself. The offensive line, they've been outstanding, and the wide receivers, they are going and getting that ball. That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Looking long. On target. Beckham is marked down at the 34. The Giants continue to pass the football, and when they have, they've looked in one familiar direction. Beckham has been involved in so many of them, Phil.
Jim, you're right. He knows how to get open. He's one of the best in the NFL. He's got a great pair of hands, and what a day he is having so far. Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there in another incomplete pass.
2nd down and 10. And they take him down.
This defense is awesome at blitzing. That time they blitz, they get the sack on the quarterback. They timed the snap count perfectly and catch the offense by surprise.
The Giants have it at the 44.
It's away from the pressure.
But it's incomplete.
Good job that time by the defense. We got a tie game, and they are aggressive. Nice call, and they stop the offense on third down.
The coach is going to go for it. The Redskins come out in a dime package. The Giants have it at the 44. The Giants turn the ball over on downs.
Good job.
The Giants will try to hold on to the football. This has been one big turnover after another, Phil. Just what the coaches talked about in our meetings with him this week about ball security. It's not happening here.
Well, it tells you that players did not listen to the coaches, that's for sure, because ball security is not what we're seeing out there. I know this. Next week in practice, there's going to be a lot of drills about hanging on to the football.
Who has it? It's the offense with the catch. Unbelievable. The Giants have to be thrilled to have one of their best weapons back in the swing of things. Beckham is in the midst of a huge performance, and that's after a game in which he struggled.
When you watch him play like this, you can just see how determined he is out there on the football field. Everything is working for him.
Man intercepted. Tackles made. The Giants offense comes out here, Phil, desperately looking to put a drive together that can give them a chance here late to win this game.
Always the tough thing to do in a situation like this for the offense.
Intercepted! That's got to be it. That's got to be the game ender here, partner. The interception basically ices it.
It does. You know, sometimes when you're behind as a quarterback, you take a chance.